Welcome back to Mag Sam's Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Age. I'm RM2K Mitty, and with me is Deathtron Hammer.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Last time we were just wandering around...
Why are you interrupting them? They were telling me how they were doing. Oh, really? Oh, man, I'm glad you're okay, man. I'm glad you're okay. And you? Yeah. Oh, no, dude, I'm right there with you. Alright, cool. Anyway, RM2?
Yeah, last time we were wandering around Champa and nobody had anything useful to say. I stopped in the weapon shop off camera and upgraded our gear a little bit. Cleared out the inventory.
So if nobody had anything useful to say, then would you say that Champa is a dumpa?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's head out. Get the hell out of here. I've caught up with you've caught up with me again, Felix.
Alex.
Alex? Who's Alex?
Alex is a water adept. We've been traveling together, but he left us when we landed on Indra.
A water adept? And I see you've made a new friend. You've been busy, haven't you? Yeah, pretty damn busy. Where have you been? You found yourself a new water adept. Do you mean to cast me away like old trash? What do you want us to do now, Alex? Did you forget you were the one who abandoned us? My dear Jenna, you come to despise me so even after all we've been through? No.
Duh, you're the one who left us. It's pretty clear who despises whom here.
My, aren't we a bitter bunch? I was just trying to help you with your little task.
We have no need for your help. We light the lighthouses without you. Oh, can you really? Karst! That's right, Karst. I'm flattered that you remember.
What's this, Alex? What's going on? How can I explain this? What's going on? What's going on is Alex is demonstrating his remarkable foresight once again. Oh, have you not had the pleasure of an introduction?
He stayed back at the ship when I saw them in Madra.
I'm Agito. Let's see, that guy is Felix. The girls are Jenna and Sheba, which makes him Kraden? They look like a bunch of unreliable, bunch of ragamuffins. Blah blah blah. Yes, they are rather useless, aren't they? That's why I finally had to abandon them, of course. But now I believe I may have been hasty in my judgment. You are peers? How do you know my name? How soon they forget. We met before when you were being detained. Who could forget the amateur adept changing water to ice in that strange little town?
Ah! You saw that. That must be how you knew Piers was a water adept.
In fact, I was even thinking of borrowing his ship at one point. You would steal somebody's boat? That's so typical, Alex. You wound me, Jenna. I only meant to borrow it.
Whatever you might have meant, that doesn't make it right.
Just when I was about to seize that opportunity, you had to come back. You mean from Kimbombo? It was a mere moments too late.
Isn't that a shame?
Still, because of that, I did meet Carson Agito, so perhaps it was my fate. Can't you stop talking about yourself for 1 second, Alex?
Enough of your childish gibs! Alex, I want to know what makes these punks useful.
Because they brought us that orb that Akafugu had taken. That shows some resourcefulness. How so? Kimbombo are quite warlike, or were at any rate. Recovering the orb was most likely not easy.
They were just typical villagers, easily frightened with a small display of synergy.
No, they would have used less abrupt methods than those you favor. Oh, what methods would those be?
Alex said it clearly enough. We wouldn't terrorize people into doing what we wanted. Enough of this! Stop changing the subject. When are you going to light the remaining lighthouses?
Yes, our patience is wearing thin.
If you waste much more of our time, we'll take those elemental stars and do it ourselves.
If we had a wind adept like Sheba and the elemental stars, we wouldn't need you.
Excuse me?
I am, of course, opposed to their line of thinking. My experience with Saturos and Minardi suggests that, while they were fierce warriors, they're somewhat lacking when it came to solving the mysteries of the lighthouses.
You mean to say they failed to solve the riddles?
Miserably. Are you suggesting they were simple brutes, incapable of logic and intelligence? Are you saying the same of us? I'm afraid so.
Alex, whose side are you on?
I'm on no one's side. My only concern is to see the lighthouse beacons lit once again. So you mean to leave the task to Felix?
Then why have we come all this way looking for Felix?
I merely wanted to confirm that he and his companions had not forgotten their quest. Is that truly all? I also wanted to introduce Felix to the two of you. Why would you want to do that? Saturos and Minardi gone, you probably felt very little pressure to complete your task. I cannot have that.
What do you mean by that?
Saturos and Minardi gone, I felt another pair might, how should I put this, provide you with the proper incentive to complete your task. Is that some kind of threat? Take it as you wish. I just wanted to provide you with the proper encouragement.
So what? You've used us to your satisfaction, and now our role is done?
You only wanted us around to flex a little muscle and scare them into action. Fine. I suppose we will let you go today.
But we will always be nearby, pushing you to make your way to Jupiter Lighthouse swiftly.
I look forward to seeing you soon, Felix. Somewhere very near Jupiter Lighthouse. Creighton, am I right in recalling that you pursue this quest on behalf of Tolby's ruler, Babby?
This is true. I'm studying alchemy because Lord Babby has ordered it. What about it?
Ah, what a pity. It would seem that all your studies have been for naught.
What are you getting at, Alex?
Only that your Lord Babby has at last succumbed to the ravages of time.
Lord Babby is dead?
Oh, you didn't know? So you didn't know?
Lord Babby? Dead? Could that really be true?
Alex, how would you know such a thing? Do not mistake me, we had no hand in Babby's passing. However, the people of Dolby may be under the impression that our presence led to his death. Alex, cut out the melodrama and get to the point for a change. Simply put, I recommend traveling to the north of Gondwan for a while. I just thought it might be better for you if you focus on your quest instead of exploration for now.
How kind of you.
Take it as you will. Very well. May we meet again. So the only reason Alex came here was to threaten us?
And to bring us news of Babby's death, despite the fact that we asked for no such news.
Perhaps he had his own reasons for telling Kraden.
What do you mean, Pierce?
If Kraden undertook this quest on behalf of Babby, then he no longer has any need... Oh, of course, I hadn't thought of that. Your orders were to find Lemuria, right, Kraden?
That's right. But if Babby's really has died, you're free to go where you will, Kraden. That's not true, Sheba. Certainly, my original reason for researching alchemy was for Lord Babby.
Was for Lord Babby? That's in past tense. What are your reasons now?
This is no longer solely for research. I do this because of what I've learned on this quest.
Your research?
What you learned on this quest?
I'm not following you at all.
Of course you don't. Felix is the only one I've spoken to about any of this.
What?
That's
you
not
knew?
fair. Tell us.
Yeah.
Please, Felix. Let's not say too much about it just yet. It's far too complicated.
Well, when will you tell us?
I am sure we will tell you once we get to Lemuria. Do you promise? I promise. Yes. You don't mind waiting?
I can't read minds like Sheba, but I have to guess at what you're thinking. I'll have a guess at what you're thinking.
I guess. What do you mean?
You're a great scholar, Kraden, are you not? I believe your theory is correct, and to prove it, I want to return to Lemuria as soon as possible. And now we set out to the seas. I don't know why I parked the boat so far away.
I wonder if there's 7 of them.
7 seas.
Yes. Let us count them. 1.
It's the same enemies every time out in the ocean.
Maybe it's the same guys you're beating up over and over.
Like they're being dragged on the boat on a chain or something.
Climb back up.
You don't have any deckhands. Oh, right. We're heading over here.
Oh, that map makes the world look much larger than it actually is.
It actually is really big. If you start sailing, it takes forever to get around.
I'm sailing!
What the hell is that?
Yo ho ho and a bottle of root beer.
What was that from? I remember that. Like, they censored it for a kid's show.
No, the kid's book. It was one of those books with the worm that wears the alpine hat.
Oh.
There's the cat. There's mostly the worm with the alpine hat.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know you're talking. It's a kid's book.
Yeah.
Wow. We must have both read the same kid's book.
No, you had the kid's book, and I remember reading in the kid's book, and I'm going, why root beer? Why not rum?
Because then they had to explain to the kids what rum is.
Yeah. Yo ho ho and a bottle of root beer. Oh, I think in general I'm gonna go with root beer because, I don't know, root beer tastes better than a lot of rum. I'll just say that there's good rum out there. There is good rum out there. But, most of it's just crap.
Oh man, I can't... When I've been in the Caribbean and I've had rum, it's been like... There's nothing like the rum in the Caribbean, like...
It makes Kraken taste like crap.
Yeah, it's like... You buy stuff that's from the Caribbean in a store, it doesn't taste like that. You have it in the Caribbean, it's like...
So freshness plays a factor,
It's
I
either...
guess?
No, it wouldn't be freshness, it's...
Locality?
Maybe they just don't export the good stuff, I don't know.
Maybe, I can see it.
Increase the mystique of tourism.
I also learned that the word barbecue is born of an extinct Caribbean tribe.
Oh.
As well as a bunch of other words that we use. But it was born of this tribe that all died of this disease. So all that remains is these random words in our language that we picked up from them. Barbecue being one of them.
These little islands around here are all part of a quest line. I'm just purposely skipping them because we don't need to go there yet.
I'm sailing! No, Kraken is a decent one.
Kraken is good. It's spiced, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have a bottle of it.
No, I one time made gray rum. I took a bottle of white rum and a bottle of black rum and I mixed it together.
Huh.
It tasted surprisingly okay.
It didn't look golden.
No, it just looked kind of like
Gray.
No, it didn't look more toward. I don't know, it's hard to describe.
Is it this island? Damn it. I'm lost.
More toward black brownish, I guess. I called it gray because, you know, white, black.
Yeah.
Although the black rum bottle's creepy. Because on the front you have Captain Morgan with his foot upright.
Yeah.
On the back, it's a skeleton. And there's a little story written in there how during this massive flood his body was washed away and has never been recovered. Like, jeez.
I wonder if this ship has a propeller, since it's...
Or alchemy powered.
The core of the ship is some kind of alchemy. Or synergy. Sorry guys, I didn't intend this to take so long.
Well, we could always fast forward.
We could do that. Let's do that. We'll be traveling really fast for a minute and then
Warp speed, Mr.
we'll come back out of it like nothing happened.
Mr. Crusher.
Okay, we're here.
Putting my phone down. Izumo. We've had a lot of trouble here in Izumo lately. I don't want to scare you, but you should leave. And fast. Right now. Seriously. Run!
I'll read your mind.
The Great Serpent of Mikado. What does it all mean? That dragon is guarding the island. Why is it treating us so cruelly?
Lady Izumo doesn't want to sacrifice Kushinada. That appears to be the only way to appease the serpent. I'm sure the kind-hearted Lady Izumo, he doesn't want to sacrifice anyone.
Never ever.
Item shop.
One day, Kushinada put on a display of power so great that it almost rivaled Suza's. It's such a shame. I really want to see how strong she might have become. It was the day those bright rocks fell from the sky. That's when Kushinada gained her powers.
Izuma's leaders have always possessed certain special powers. Always. Let me tell you, the combined powers of Suza and Lady Izuma are stunning to see. Power Lady Izuma and Suza possess comes from their ancestors. It cannot be learned and it cannot be imitated.
So you say! That sounds like a challenge. My name's Okuri. I'm a great dancer. Except I don't feel much like dancing these days. I'm not going to be sacrificed, but that doesn't mean I'm happy. Dear friend Kushinada doesn't deserve this either.
Suza's gonna try to kill the serpent and save his beloved Kushinada. He's so fearless. What if Kushinada makes Suza return to his wild ways? I hope as he fights the serpent. If he loses, he won't have to bear living without Kushinada.
Yo. Of course, I knew the legend of the Great Serpent. Everyone does. But I didn't believe it. Sacrificing a young girl to the serpent year after year? It's too cruel to be true. If things like this are really going to hurt the inn. We give you enough travelers as it is.
If I were younger, I might have been the sacrifice. Oh, it's so horrible. What does the serpent plan on doing with those young women? Surely he doesn't intend to marry them all.
Here comes the brides!
You're all married to me, ladies. I'm the dragon.
The daughters of the family in that home requested that we use a lottery to choose the victims. Kushina has always had bad luck at games of chance. I bet those girls were counting on it.
Choosing the next sacrifice by lottery seems such a harsh method. But I'm far too old to understand the ideas of these modern times. They seem far too extreme. Sacrifices as great as this should not be determined by chance alone. It seems very fair to me, I don't know. It's better than having to choose and explain your reasoning. Oh, antidotes.
Good God, antidote! Yeah!
Let's try one more time. Okay, good enough. It's like the grass in Zelda.
Dragon's bane seems to have put the serpent under. For how long? The serpent will drink as much dragon bane as it can find, right down to the last drop. Nobody knows why they like it so much, considering how much it weakens them. It must be like catnip to them.
What I want to know is what caused the legendary guardian to awaken. The serpent is only supposed to awaken if the island is in grave danger. I wonder what calamity is going to befall us.
A while back, a volcano erupted on the mainland. We saw brilliant flashes of light to the west. The great dragon woke shortly afterward. It caused a terrible panic through the island. I wonder if all the recent disasters aroused the dragon from a slumber on the mountain.
I can't find my dagger. I had it earlier. Where did it... I wonder if Sousa... According to the legend, that's the only thing that can put the serpent back to sleep. That's the dagger. I bet Sousa's planning on using it to save Kushinada.
The serpent can't stand sunlight, so it only shows up in the village at night, as the legend says. There's no way to get sunlight into the serpent's cave on Mount Mikage. There's just no way.
I'm bored, but I've had enough of this world. Why wouldn't I make a good sacrifice for the dragon? Our guardian serpent is really just a dragon, then why do dragons always want maiden sacrifices? Cliche.
Alright, and here's the thing, Guardian. Let's say I'm being attacked. Will you come and save us? I mean... Lady Izume's name had been drawn in the lottery. Would she have been the next sacrifice? Lady Izume has been able to focus on governing Izumo lately. I think it's because Susan's calmed down.
Kuni, Kushinada, and Lady Izuma all draw a lottery to choose the next sacrifice with it. I can't believe we drew Kushinada. Is that chance? Fate? I guess you'll never know. Susa's been so sad all the time since Kushinada was named to the next sacrifice. I never liked the old wild Susa. He's so different now. Maybe I can be his new girlfriend.
I'm so relieved that I'm not this year's sacrifice. But what happens next year? I only suggested this lottery idea because I didn't want to be sacrificed. It looks like Kushinada really does have bad luck, like everyone says. Yeah, what about the year after that? Yeah, the year after that, you're not going to have...
Is your birth rate high enough to sustain all these sacrifices? Brave warrior will defeat the serpent by the next full moon. It's just a legend, though. Nobody believes that. No one. Why won't anyone listen to Lady Izume? They've always trusted her, at least up until now.
Brave warrior, huh? As a child, Suza was as wild as could be, and brought his elder sibling, Lady Izume, much strife. Kushinada is the one who tamed his wild ways. Of course, no one wants to see her sacrifice. Lady Izume loves her brother dearly. I'm sure she'd take Kushinada's place if she could.
guardian spirit demand a sacrifice. It's inexcusable. A true guardian would never require such a cruel tribute. If only I possessed the power to prevent this from happening. Please give me strength.
How can we sacrifice our beloved Kushinada? It's not fair. I don't have any thoughts. I don't want this lady to eat Kushinada. I want somebody to help her. When I get older, will I have to be a sacrifice too? What's a sacrifice? Nobody wants to be a sacrifice, so a sacrifice must be something pretty scary.
Off to the palace. Actually, first.
Yeah, Sousa came through here on his way to save Kushinada. The jerk knocked me flat and just kept going. He was totally wild. You know, I can't stand Sousa, but I understand how he feels. Kushinada's a really sweet girl.
Even Sousa tried to rescue Kushinada. She just wouldn't run away with him. I think she still believes that the hero will appear to defeat the serpent. That must be it. Lady Uzume says that the hero would appear. I don't know, there's no hero coming. If Sousa came running past me with Kushinada, I wouldn't stop them.
I need a hero!
There's Kushinada.
Sousa, please don't come for me. I see you, I'll surely lose the courage to sacrifice myself for Izuma. If I run, Lady Uzume and all the Izuma will suffer. Please, don't come for me. Lady Uzume has just foretold the coming of a hero. I believe her. And so I shall remain here until the coming of the next full moon and the hero. Sousa, please don't try to save me.
Is that like a big watermelon?
I don't know, or beans or something. Food, I'm
basket
guessing.
of fruit.
An offering.
Fatten her up before she gets sacrificed to the dragon.
For the dragon, if I were to guess.
Oh, I didn't see that before. There's like an island out there with crap on it.
3 poles. Wow. The serpent lives on Mount Mikage. In our tongue, its original name meant the Undying Mountain. As long as the serpent lives on its peak, I doubt the serpent will ever die either. Legend has it that Mount Mikage is enshrouded by a mysterious power. I wonder if that's the source of the serpent's eternal life.
The serpent has attacked the town one night during the festival. It didn't leave until it had eaten all the food we prepared for our feast. The serpent will eat up anything we put out in front of it. Hunger knows no bounds.
Gosh, stop it. I'm trying to talk to your sister.
There's no point dancing if Okuni's not here. Okuni's such a great dancer. It's just so much more fun when she's here to dance with us. Woo!
The serpent ate all our food and vanished into the darkness. It ruined the festival. Before the serpent ate all our food, he was a terror to behold. But afterwards, he wasn't so bad. No doubt about it, that serpent sure knows good food when he eats it.
Just like afterwards. Stop.
The dragon just like hangs out.
How's it going, guys?
Party, party, party hard.
Sousa's not here. I believe he went to Mount Mikage. He believes he can save Kushinada, and so he has gone to fight the serpent. He truly believes he can defeat the great serpent of Mikage. It's all for naught, though, as a hero will certainly appear and destroy the great serpent. If the serpent defeats Sousa, I'll be alone. I pray that our guardian's anger is not aroused, and that Sousa will be protected. If the serpent defeats Sousa, I'll be alone.
Truly alone.
And I'll just stand here all day watching people dance.
Dance for me! Dance!
Sing for me.
Oh, there's a little bridge. See this ring of giant stones? They've been here for ages. No one knows who put them here. See how they make a beautiful circle? Except for that one, right? Yeah. Sousa moved it. He didn't even use his hands. He surely holds the secrets to a great power. Why does lazy Uzume have me guarding these ruins? What a waste of time. So what happens if I put it back? The misaligned stone is back in its original position. How did that happen? Either Sousa or Kushinada must have moved it when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, sure.
Because it couldn't have been you, obviously.
Hey, use your insight or whatever.
Oh, reveal?
Yeah.
Ah. There's always something underneath every town. It's like they all build their towns on catacombs or tombs or...
Catacombs.
Wait, how do I get that last one? Do I gotta pound it down, or... Can I get it from the side here?
I come from a land down under.
Nope. Huh.
You have to find another entrance, slide down to raise it up. See that?
I see. Wonder what the other entrance is. Probably something I can't
How do you hop
access yet.
across? It looks like it's a shortcut then. Because if you can go across, it's just making a shortcut.
Uh-huh.
So what?
Maybe before I put this... But no, you couldn't get around the... These can be pounded down, obviously, but, Is there another... No, there's no other door or anything.
What's the logic?
But you can't...
You can't raise it up again. You can't, like, grab up.
No. I wonder if I can. Let's try scoop.
Do it from the opposite side. First raise the ice one,
Uh-huh.
and then do the...
I just wanted to see if it was possible first. Got scoop. Nope.
Huh.
If I leave... Oh, I can't go back in without...
You gotta pull the misaligned stone again.
Ah, crap. Craptacular. Wonder why I would go back. That doesn't make any sense.
So let's see, it's a puzzle.
Oh. It's we need a synergy that we don't have yet. We'll come back.
Maybe the one we'll get from whatever this town has for us. If there is anything for us here. My money's on yes, because that's how this game's been rolling
Yeah.
so far.
That's usually the case when you can't get through a puzzle. Except for that in Madara, I had that thing, I just didn't figure it out, and I thought I was missing something.
Like, I don't get it.
That's why you shouldn't let's play when you're super tired. I'm gonna save my game here. Just to be on the safe side.
Just to be on the saved side.
Yeah. Notice how this looks like Ares Rock?
Yeah.
Gaia Rock.
From Air to Gaia.
That's the entrance, but we're not going in there yet. We're going up the side.
Oh, you cad.
You were surprised, weren't you?
I was expecting another dungeon crawl, but you're like, no, we're going to the side.
Then you get, got a purple, white, and some worms that shoot fire. There's like literally, there's only 3 enemies in this dungeon. These are 2 of the 3. They didn't get very creative with this. This whole game isn't very creative with the random battles. I'd use Pierce's Avoid, but we kind of need to level up some more. The monsters here are a moderate challenge. It's weird, it's like you come to some dungeons and they're actually difficult, and then a lot of the other dungeons are really easy. Because it's an open world, you don't really know. They couldn't really predict where you're going to go and when. Come on! I think the graphics in this game are kind of fun.
A lot of copying and pasting, but at least it's colorful and it jumps out at you, yeah.
It's like late Super Nintendo.
Is that like Griffin Man just holding a mask? Like, hey, look at this mask I have. It's
Griff Man. And the eye-hander.
massive inside reference, people.
That's one we can't explain. Inside joke.
Yeah, it's colorful, it's, you know, comes out to you.
It's like one of those wind machines from Ayers Rock. It just sits there and blows. It's like, why is that there? It is suggesting that... What the heck? Oh, she has the, This confused the hell out of me because I had this Akafubu's book here.
To look at that.
It turned off her natural wind abilities.
Yeah. The book that, what's-his-face wanted so much. So much.
I don't understand, like, sometimes you let go of the rope, it doesn't make any sense.
Wouldn't be a good jump then, Felix decided. No, it's too loose.
I'm not feeling it. There we go.
I'm not feeling it.
She drives me.
This is the same party as earlier, but backwards.
It's weird, I've already discussed with Felix what we're going to do, but he's a protagonist, so you have no idea.
Was this during the last game when they were traveling together, or...?
Yeah, like, some we didn't see, I don't know.
Because you're able to say no or yes, but, like, do you really know what... You don't know what the hell he's talking about. I probably should have said no and just see...
Come on, don't tell me you forgot, you jerk. But you've forgotten a lot of things since you stopped talking.
I don't remember how to talk. You can't hear me talking right now. I guess not. I guess nobody can hear me talking. Someone put a silence curse on me or something?
No, that'd be maddening, wouldn't it?
Like you hear your voice and you're actually talking.
Right, it's completely normal to you.
Nobody hears you. So they put this here. There's nothing on the other side of that one. They're just wasting your time on that one.
That's evil. There may have been something there once. Not anymore. Not anymore.
That's kind of cool. You can see the background. It's pretty. This must be a big island.
Big enough to sustain a village. Although there is that one culture, what was it? They're on an island and they're fiercely violent to any kind of civilization. Like, they refuse to take any packages we leave them. They'll actively throw spears. The only thing they've shown the will to take is coconuts, but otherwise they're fine. And also, what they use for light is that if a lightning bolt hits something in their forest and there's fire, they'll do everything they can to maintain that fire for as long as possible.
They don't know how to make fire on their own?
No.
Huh. Is this in the South Pacific? Oh, freaky. Is this in the South Pacific?
It might be. I have to find it again then. It was interesting, but yeah, they just maintain the fire for as long as possible. But this is stuff we just figured from satellite imagery. I said they are fiercely against any kind of contact. They are openly hostile to any kind of outside contact.
The only reason that went so easily is I've done this already once, so I know where to climb. First time I got knocked off a bunch of different times. It was really annoying. So first thing, you want to jump across here and go to a random battle. Because random battles are so fun. At least we're strong enough for these random battles. Grab the treasure chest.
Apple.
Wasn't there a band called Apple? Fiona Apple?
That's not a band, that's a person.
Her last name was really Apple, or her stage name?
I don't know. I never really listened to Fiona Apple, so I can't help you.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't know everything Fiona Apple. All I know is that she sang weird songs.
Didn't your dad listen to her?
No, my sister did.
Oh.
Well, my dad's always been a fan of the Gin Blossoms, and, no. Hey, Chelsea! Hey, Chelsea! And that guy killed himself. Gin Blossoms, that's the only band I know that he listens to. I'm sure he listens to other things, but I just only know by name the Gin Blossoms. Because he'd always exercise to them on his, like, little press machine. And you'd hear the as he's doing it, like the arm flex thing. And you'd hear the same Gin Blossom song going. It was always, it was either Hey Chelsea or Hey Jealousy. Jealousy, yeah. And watch the cop chase us around and yeah.
Ah, there, our final destination. Final destination.
You shouldn't deadlift, that's dangerous. Or, Dad, I'm at the physically strong, so, oh, I'm sensing something.
What am I sensing? Sheba, tell me what I'm sensing. Whoa.
Hi!
Felix, check the altar.
Oh, you asshole!
Felix got the dancing idol.
Motherfucker!
You snooze, you lose.
Anyway, we don't need to climb back down. We can just use the retreat.
Retreat! Well, Dad, can you pick up 300 pounds? No!
Anyway, that's all the time we have for this episode. Join us next time as we explore further into this dungeon.
Have a wonderful night.
Peace out.